Hey guys, this would be Goku, aka Anthony. This is probably my fourth or fifth video blog I've made, but this video is not necessarily about me. This one I'm doing for an affiliate or sponsor, however you want to look at them. I don't call them my sponsor, I look at them honestly more as family. They've been done a lot for me, and they helped get me myself together coming out here in Idaho. Coming out here to Idaho from California, I had a negative rep with Halo and gaming and a lot of problems, and coming out here to Idaho, I would say I learned a lot of my mistakes and the error of my ways. So I'm here speaking from experience, saying that all the negative attitudes and egos have to go away for every this. Pretty much the Halo community is in I would say a standby phase. We can go one or two directions right now. We're at a fork in the road. We can either let the game that we all grew up playing die, and Halo will no longer be around. It'll stop being a competitive game, and it'll become a casual game that people play and talk about like it used to be good. Or we can sit here and say this was the day that we put our foot down and changed the direction of the community. This could be a wake-up call. This could be to tell us that we were supposed to be bigger than MLB. If you really think about it, Halo can be a sport. It shouldn't be, simplified down to just a league, where we play with other games and things like that. We can be Halo, the league. And I think, that's where we need to aim for, is our own league in general. And I think the way to get about that is when we show that the gamers, aren't all about themselves. They're not selfish people. They're not overpaid kids, sitting there playing a video game. But they're humans and they're humanitarians just like everybody else. And I think when we put everybody on an even level, equal playing field, things will get a lot better, I don't think that you should be able to look at a gamer and be like, hey, that's a gamer because you think he looks nerdy or because he has an attitude or because he talks a certain way, I think any given person on any given day should be considered a gamer, just like anybody else, any other kind of career, when you look around the store, you don't automatically know who a doctor is or you don't automatically know who a scientist is. It could be any given person, and it should be the same thing with gamers. And, on that note, my step towards helping do that is trying to be as selfless and productive as possible. I've joined a group called Idaho Gaming House, and they have their own production team and their own group. Pretty much I applied for the program about 2 to 3 weeks ago. I just got approved today. Hartwell applied with me when I applied. As far as I know, Luis got approved too. I haven't talked to him today, but I'm pretty confident he got approved if I did. Me and Luis and whoever else are getting approved are going to be living in this gaming house in Idaho. And as far as I know, they're also looking to start a Call of Duty house, so you might want to contact them. And, on my regards to that, I pretty much am here to be the vocal leader. Out of the people that applied, I was chosen as the most sociable or vocal. So I'll be making a couple of these videos, once every couple of days until we get the house and the stream up. In the future, there will be a gaming house located either in Boise or maybe Meridian. I'm not sure exactly what city. They haven't told me yet. They're still picking. But, it will be a gaming house dedicated to streaming, advertising, and productive growth of Halo and any other positive games. And on that note, the first step towards that, I think, is supporting leagues, upcoming leagues, people that are really trying to do the right thing, like Arena Gaming, A lot of people might not be in favor for AGL just because, they're MLG diehards, or maybe they grew up, just with not that mindset. But I think this is where you got to realize as a competitive player that AGL is trying their hardest to help everybody. So we should appreciate that and help them as well. It's a, scratch your back kind of community. We scratch their back, they scratch our back. So we all need to learn to work together. That's the only way this is going to be productive in the right way. If not, it's all going to explode in everybody's faces and nobody's going to be happy. So I think the first step towards everything is starting to, be real aware of the agenda of these AGL events, Make sure for every event these passes get sold out, That's what we really need to do. We need to start sending as many teams to them as possible. We need to up the ante. We need to make this our league, We don't need to depend on anybody. We do it ourselves. And so I think when we have vocal leaders besides myself step up in this community and decide that, they're not going to watch Halo die, that they're going to take the first step in the right direction, that things will get a lot better in a whole. Me, myself, I'm not trying to ramble on or talk about the community or talk from a pedestal. I'm nobody to sit and talk down on nobody. I'm just a more person like everybody else. I just feel like I'm trying to be the voice of reason here. A lot of people feel like I do, but they're just scattered out throughout the community. They're not gathered, and I think that's the problem here, is that we need to learn to come together. We need to unite ourselves. The casual gamers, the positive people, the people with good attitudes, the people that love Halo for Halo, they need to come join me. They need to stay on my side and help me lead the new era of Halo. And even if you don't like me, maybe you like Hartwell, maybe you like somebody else, maybe you like my buddy Temperistic, anybody that that's a positive gamer, check them out. They can help bring growth to the game, and that's what we need right now is growth. We need to expand our horizon. People need to stop looking at Halo 2 and Halo 3 and thinking of the past and being like, oh, this was the good old days. No, the good old days are still ahead of us. We haven't even lived the good days yet. That was the beginning, that was how it all started. Look at the NBA when they first started. They're not looking back at the NBA going, oh, I remember when we used to shoot peach baskets and da-da-da-da-da. No, they're sitting there talking about, signing $1 million contracts. They're picking up Sprite. They're picking up other advertising. That's what it's about, growth. We don't need to look at the past and say that was our golden days. Our golden days are still ahead of us. So I think, look to the vocal leaders for, the direction in this community. Start looking at players like Dostayame. Start looking at players like Calm Mentality, Tyler, fucking even HK Mario, great guys out there. Straight Sick, a lot of these pros, like, these are people that you can stand behind, not to say that other pros aren't, because all the power to them, I have respect for anybody that's quality at this game, or anybody that's putting the time to, make their place in this community. But at the same time, like, if you're good at this game and you've done things to be here at this community, and you know that you're one of those kids that's talking shit to everybody, you're one of those kids that trolls around the community, you're one of those kids that doesn't do anything for free, then you're part of the problem here. So you can sit there, and play it off like it's everybody else's fault, but you know that you're just as capable of helping as anybody else. And when you take that responsibility upon yourself to sit there and be a player like Snipe Down or be a player like Formal and go out of your way to help people every day, then you can sit there and say that you're a true professional. In my eyes, you lost that respect the day that you put, your BR over people. You know what I'm saying? Or the day you put your sniper over people. When you came to that mentality, then, I don't know what you are anymore, but you're good at the game. I'll give you props, thumbs up, take that to the grave with you if you want. But, I don't look at you as a professional until you change that mentality. And not to, pinpoint people in direct, but these are just people that I've had personal contact with, so I have the right to say here and say what I say. I've met these people in Orlando or other venues, and I wasn't impressed. So it is what it is. I'm not a negative person or a shit talker. If anybody wanted to talk about it, or if they were to ask me about it, I'll speak freely. I'm 100% real, but I do this for the love of the game. I do this for the passion, and pretty much this video is not just about me. This is just half of it. The second part of this video, is really to focus on the Idaho gaming. They're giving me a great opportunity here. I can't be thankful enough. All I can say, this isn't one of those situations where it's a gaming house like Boss Nasty or anybody else where they're expecting you to bring, your own money or do this and do that, some shiesty situation. Pretty much they want to help you be independent in life. This is about your life. Gamers being real people. They will help you get a job. They will help you get on your feet. Contact them. If you're an unemployed gamer right now and you're trying to figure out what to do, but you're good at Halo, contact them. They'll help you. This is the people right here. These are good people. These are good Christian people right here, and they have my heart and my dedication and loyalty, and all I can say is I've looked to be part of this for a long time. I'm thankful for the chance, and I hope in the future that you guys can understand that, that this is a blessing, and hope that one of you guys are willing to accept this blessing into your life as well as I have. And so the best I can say is support them, check them out, give them views, retweet them, give them follows. They're only going to be productive towards the community. They're new. They just started. They're not familiar with everybody, so they don't think that they just know everything, they don't. But they're very, very ambitious and very, very good people, and they will do nothing that stops to help the community. I know they're completely dedicated to Halo and Call of Duty. They love both games. I see them play them on a day-to-day basis. And so if you have any concerns or anything, contact them, They'll talk to you. They're available all the time. Twitter, Facebook, all that. They have it all. Social networking. I'll be their promoter. I've been chosen as a promoter. Unless I, do a bad job, then they'll probably choose another one. I don't know. This is my first time, so we'll see how they feel like I represented them. Feel free to comment on the video, comment on their Twitter, their Facebook. If you don't think the right place for their organization, be free to say so. I'll step down because I don't want to hurt the community because you guys don't like me. So, I'm gonna do everything I can to, help the community and be productive. I want to be an icon. I want to be the face leader. I want to put my face out there on the line and say that, I am going to go to Red Cross. I am going to go to the Salvation Army. I am going to go to these charitable things all on behalf of Halo because I care. And if you care like I do, if you have that passion in you like I do, then let's do it. You know what I mean? What's stopping you? The only that's stopping you is yourself. Understand that. Doubt is what stops you, If you still love this game and you want to go far with it, the opportunities are there. So feel free to check out the Twitter. The Twitter's there. It's brand new, just came out today. He just made it. I'm not supposed to give out too much contact information just because they're personal people, but I can tell you the owner's name is Dave. He said, feel free to know his name is Dave if you want to contact him. He's out there. And, thank you for viewing this video. Thank you for your time. Please share the video with as many people as you can. I'll be making as many update videos as I can along the way. As far as I know, on any other media, the website will come out once the roster is finished being picked because they want to premiere the website with the premiere roster. So that way they have everything done at once. They don't want to have to go back and redo stuff. And yeah, and if you would like to apply for an opportunity at this, go to the Facebook, message them. They'll give you the contact information to apply for this. So make sure to add them on Facebook. Check out their Twitter. You know, hit them up on Twitter if you don't know their Facebook. They just made it, so I'm not necessarily aware. I'm going to go at it myself right now. And yeah, have a great time. I'll be retweeting their tweets. And once again, thank you for this video. This has been Goku, aka Anthony, and my gamer tag is LRGoku, LRG, you know, and have a great day.